This is Joan and Kev, my mum and dad, making their way to the dinner table, a table they share with 8 other people in their group home in Sydney.
Now it's time for dinner.
Joni has been living with dementia since 2004 and has been in the loving care of Group Homes Australia for nearly 6 years. Her zest for living, joyful optimism, and genuine love of people is a gift she has shared with carers and residents, and she has been loved in return. While words now abandon her, it's her kind, silent gestures and bright, sparkling eyes that communicate the heart that still beats strongly. Every Tuesday, Kev would visit Joni and sit beside her lovingly, massaging her shoulders, holding her hand. Divorced, remarried, and separated again, theirs is a can't live with, can't let you go love that has held our family together through the years. Their seed of love was sown in 1958. He, a young shearer from West Ryde, and she, a shoe store attendant from Summerhill. What began as a blind date became a long-distance love as the shearer went bush. During their time apart, they wrote each other letters, and this one Joni kept, dated 1959. As Kev is now legally blind, his only son Steve, my brother, will read some of the letter.
My dear Joan, how is my little darling? As well as can be expected, I hope. I've been away 4 days and I can't stop thinking about you. Gee, I love you. It rained the night I arrived and the sheep were too wet so I could even be coming home. If that's the case, it will have been a worthless trip and being away from my beautiful I hope you think about me as much as I do of you. I'll be waiting very anxiously for your letter. Byes for now, yours forever and ever and always, Mishy.
On February 27, 1960, Joan and Kev were married at St Thomas in Summerhill. Joan had her lifelong friend Norma, cousin Louise and friend Yvonne as bridesmaids, while Kev had Yvonne's husband Barry and his own brothers Jim and Peter beside him. Joni's father Clary gave her away, and her mother Linda Eileen was also part of the big day, along with her 2 favourite brothers and her adoring sister. For Kev, it was his incredible mother Tess, who'd been head of the household since the sad passing of Kev's father when he was only 13. Kev's sisters and brothers were also in attendance. The traditional change into a going-away outfit showed Joni's great sense of fashion and is still stunning today. Her wedding dress, however, she gave away to the convent for the nuns to get married in. Within the year Carolyn was born, an almost annual occurrence that followed, with Stephen in 1962, myself, Julianne, in 1963, and then a short break before Donna in 66 and Colleen in 67. Ripon Avenue in Dundas was home to our young family and was our playground as kids. Neighbours were friends and babysitters while Joni worked to help support Kev's startup business, Arrow Plastics. In 1977, we moved to York Street in Dundas, which was distinctly modern and, as somewhat of a party house, deserves a chapter of its own. Family holidays were important to Joan and Kev and form very happy memories for us all. From the entrance to Shoal Bay, Kooran Cove and Coffs Harbour, and a very recent special trip to Uluru. But it was our family holiday house at Foresters Beach, which Kev proudly built for us all in 1983, that we all remember as being a real family home. When the time came for us to marry, Joan and Kev opened their arms to the people we loved: James, Michael, Diane, Paul, and Tony. And what incredible joy when their grandchildren came along. Rachel in 1990, followed by Steph in 93, in 2001, Connor and Ella, and then Joshi in 2002. And with Colleen's wedding to Tony in 2018, another two lovely girls with Jaya and Indy. Through most of these years, Joan and Kev were actually divorced, but they never let that get in the way of us all coming together and them presenting as Grammy and Poppy. Joan and Kev are very different people, but it was perhaps their love of music that is a through line from then until now. Though none of us conquered an instrument, we all loved to sing, and in my marrying James, it gave us an incredible accompanist. Christmas took on a whole different level, where we all had our songs, and to this day are expected to fulfil that tradition of singing them. For Kev, it's Blue Moon. And when his mum Tess passed on, Joni took on the singing of Mother McCree. I don't remember exactly the year she stopped being able to sing the words. I think we all just started singing with her through the tears. Their story doesn't end here, and in fact, there are many chapters on which we can expand. But we didn't want to start this journey of storytelling without writing and sharing some of our own. Today they sing the next verse of their song, together, as the world outside rapidly changes. As they take a walk in this early autumn sunshine, we give thanks for the gift of them and the life they've given to us.